Hi, Annie here from the Hannah channel, where our family is a contact sport, so jump right in. I just wanted to tell you all my adoption story, our family's adoption story, since some of you may not know it if you don't know me, haven't known me outside of the YouTube community. Art and I were married in August of 2005, and about a year and a half into our marriage, we decided we wanted to start a family. Soon after trying for a while, we found out we were unable to have biological children of our own. And while we pursued fertility treatments and had one pregnancy that ended in a miscarriage, after that we realized our path was for adoption, not for fertility treatments. And boy, are we glad God led us to that, because it's been the most wonderful blessing in the world. We signed up with an adoption agency that was national in scope. And then we took about 6 months to get everything finalized, and then another 6 months for paperwork to clear and our profile to go live. Once it did, we were matched with a birth mom in our state, and we were on our way to pick up the baby. I called, and I went on maternity leave from work. We told our friends, we told our family, and the baby was already born. And at that point, we were in the car when we got a call from the agency that the birth mother had changed her mind to turn around and come home. So I had to call back everybody, had to call back work. As you can imagine, it was devastating. About 2 months after that, we got another call that we had been matched with Lexi's birth mom, who lived in Lowell, Massachusetts. Lexi was born in Lowell, Massachusetts, March 22nd, 2009. She is half quarter Cambodian, quarter Chinese, and half Native American / African American. It's a bit up in the air. Lexi was born 3 days after my birthday, and let me tell you, the best birthday present ever. She's been a joy since the moment she came to us. Her middle name, Joy, and it fits her very well. She's spunky, she's smart, she's sassy, she's creative, she's hilarious. God has given this little girl lots of gifts, and she's just a special little girl to us. When Lexi was about 2, we knew that we wanted to give Lexi a sibling, but we weren't sure if we could afford another adoption. We prayed about it a lot, we thought about it a lot, and we decided to pursue it, but we had told our adoption agency that we couldn't afford a high-cost adoption, to keep it on the low end, keep it in foster care. And with both Lexi and Lexi's sibling, we were open to any race. We were open to drug use. We were open to quite a lot of things. We were not open to alcohol abuse, and I didn't feel equipped to parent a special needs child. So we were not open to that. That's quite a special gift. We were actually placed with an African-American baby girl, born already in Virginia. Art and I drove down. That was in, I believe, June-ish of 2012. So we left Lexi with my parents, and me and Art drove down to Virginia and went to the hospital. The birth mother had just given birth. We saw the baby. We took the baby back to our hotel room, and we had the baby for about 3 days when we got that call from the adoption agency that, once again, this birth mother had changed her mind. And at that point, Art had gone back to get Lexi and bring her down before we knew about the birth mother changing her mind, and to get my mom as well. So Lexi and my mom, and we'd all been together with the baby when the birth mother came to the hotel with the social worker to pick up this baby. It was a heartbreaking scene. I mean, I can kind of laugh about it now, but at the time it looked like a scene out of a Lifetime movie, actually, because we're in the lobby. The birth mother comes in to get the baby. She didn't have a car seat, so we gave her our car seat. Felt it was more important for the baby to be safe than that we hold on to that car seat. So we gave her our car seat. And as the birth mother was walking out with her daughter, Lexi is calling out, "Where are you going with my sister?" It's funny now, but it was a Lifetime movie when it happened. After that, we prayed a lot about whether we should do this again, because can we afford this? Do we want to go through this heartbreak again? What will it do to Lexi if we have another disrupted placement? And I was at a MOPS meeting at my church, praying with some of my friends about whether or not we should adopt again. Literally 2 minutes after we stopped talking, my phone rang, and it was the adoption agency with another placement for us. It was a baby girl who had been born December 29th, 2012. This was early January when we got the call, I think January 7th or something like that, January 8th. And were we interested? Full African American girl. Birth mother was HIV positive, and there was possible drug exposure. So, of course, we say yes. And we head down to Florida, like January 10th. I think we got down there and met the baby January 11th. And that is our daughter, Naya. Naya May Hannah, born December 29th, 2012, came home with us we went down on January 11th, and after ICPC cleared, we came back to New Jersey December 21st, 2013. And she also is full of spunk and sass. I guess God thinks that our daughters should all have spunk and sass. And she is so funny, stubborn streak a mile wide, very independent, very smart. Her first 3 months were rough because she was born drug addicted. And she had some muscle issues that were locking up from the drugs that she had to have early intervention. She was born 5 weeks early. But now, at a little over 3 years old, she is, according to her pediatrician and her preschool teacher, advanced somewhat in her language. She can read a few words. She knows all of her letters, all of her numbers, all of her colors and shapes. She speaks very articulately. She's been speaking complete sentences since she was, I guess, like 18 months. So, yeah, she's been a great addition to our family. Watching her relationship and Lexi's relationship with her blossom and grow has been absolutely just the most beautiful thing in the world. While we were considering this, Art and I were both a little nervous. You know, you think you love your child so much. Can you possibly love another child? And then when that other child comes into your family, it's just a miracle. It's not like you have to divide your love between the two of you, but your love just grows. Your heart just grows. Time, yeah, you got to divide your time. Having two can sometimes, or more, can be a challenge, but the love just grows. And Lexi and Naya are so adorable together, as you can see. They fight, siblings fight, but for the most part, they get along. They love each other. They tell each other they love each other quite frequently. They play, and now that they are 3 and 6, they play together quite well. They enjoy doing the same things together, and that our family's we feel our family right now is complete. And we know we don't look normal. 2 white parents, Asian/Native American child, African American child when we grow out, and we're raising our daughters with the full awareness of who we are as a family and that they were adopted. We do have contact with their birth mothers via email, pictures, Facebook, so they are involved in the girls' lives, and they're open about who they are. And to them, because we've talked to them about it since they came home, it is just how our family is made. It is not, at this moment, a big deal to them. It is just who they are and how they came to our family. Some babies, we talk to them about, stay with their birth moms, and some become adopted by other families, and it's as normal as apple pie to them. It's just how it is. I can't recommend adoption enough. I can't recommend foster care enough. Naya was in foster care for a week before us. I can't recommend just going into this with an open heart, open to whatever God will have for you, if this is the path you feel called to. If you ever have any questions or you want to talk adoption, feel free to leave a comment or email me, and I'd be happy to talk adoption more. Bye for now.